Welcome back, Vintage Cards here, and just wanted to do a share of my very modest but certainly prideful Hank Aaron PC. A couple of these cards were sort of inspired by, but this was the first Aaron playing days that I ever got. This was maybe 4 years ago. Prices were much more reasonable, and if I remember correctly, actually got this for $50, and it's pretty nice. I mean, the corners are obviously worn, but there's no staining. Centering's nice. The color is really good, and there's no wrinkles either. But the second year, 55 Bowman, obviously, you guys know that. Hank Aaron. Similar to the Willie Mays card from this set, just kind of, I think Mays is looking like directly at the photographer, where Aaron's looking a little bit off into, maybe center field or so in the bleachers. Just always liked this card, and really happy when I was able to pick it up. Then we got, this was actually a Ray from Philly inspiration. I remember he showed this card again a while back, and just thought it was just maybe Aaron's best 60s card. So this was in my, actually part of my recent ComC order, and it's rough, obviously, maybe fair, good at best, but just a beautiful photo. Hank Aaron, I think this is what, their last year in Milwaukee, 65, before they moved to Atlanta. You Braves collectors, Scotty Tradition, Jake, Legends Never Die, you guys know. But love that 65. It's definitely a set that really has grown on me, and one of my favorite, maybe my favorite 60 set. I go back and forth. 60 is obviously fantastic. 65. But those are probably my two favorite consistently from the Topps 1960. Then, this was another ComC edition. It's a beautiful 1971 Henry Aaron, obviously, signature. And I remember hearing Brian Kenny talk about how this was his favorite baseball card of all time. I believe he said on, I think it was a podcast with Rob Nyer. I was listening to this a while back, but Brian Kenny said he loved this card, and I always, when I was thinking of doing the 71 set as far as like the Hall of Famers, I did not pursue that, but just wanted to get some of the nicer 71 cards, and I actually have a video coming out with my 71 collection. Hank has led the NL in total bases 8 times, had 300 or more total bases 14 times, 100 or more runs 15 times, tied Babe Ruth with 16th straight 20 homer year in 1970. And wasn't 71, I should know this, 71 was the biggest home run year, right, in Atlanta? Was it 48? I should know that off the top of my head, but I know Aaron never hit 50, but I think the 71 season was his peak when they, who was it? Darrell Evans also hit 40. I guess balls were flying out of Atlanta that year, being at elevation, right? Higher elevation. But so those are those are my three, all ungraded, obviously. And then the most recent addition, and this I have been looking for basically since I got back into collecting 4.5 years ago. And I took the Bowman 53 inspired long game till I found one that I really, really liked. And obviously this is a 55 second year Hank Aaron, also signed Henry. Very nice, but I mean I've looked at like probably over 100 of these in grades, anywhere from honestly maybe even down to like 2s up to 5s. And this one just stood out to me. The back centering is really nice. There's actually no creases on it. Really just the corners, I think, that brings it down to a 4. Centering on the front is quite nice. The color is nice. There's no snow on his face. That is a big issue on this card if you're looking at a second year Aaron. Also the mascot here, there's issues with the printing all the time. Centering is just a major issue also. Having this lined up, the printing lined up left to right is an issue. And then again, the kicker is sometimes the front's nice and then you got, a print spot on the back or stain or centering. So I was really picky with this card, but was lucky enough put in a reasonably aggressive bid maybe 6 months ago or so, and was able to win it, and one of my favorite cards in my collection. So just love it. So very much appreciate you guys watching. We're back to vintage here. There'll still be some 90s stuff sprinkled in to the channel for sure. I do like a lot of 90s cards, but for my vintage guys, this one's for you. All right, thanks for watching, everybody, and have a great day.